now. Place our feet firmly on the ground, standing or sitting. And if you must lay down, imagine your feet touching the ground. Even if you are in an apartment, even if you are a million stories high, your feet are touching the ground, grounding on the earth. And at the back of your spine is a cord going through everything to the center of the earth, and that cord can be water, it can be a hematite stone, it can be stainless steel, it can be whatever you want. And down that cord we are throwing all of the energy that was taken from us through interactions with people and machines, books and ideas, and all that energy is floating up into the heavens, into that golden sun above us. In the center of that sun is a hematite stone, and from that stone that energy is flowing all the way through your body, giving you energy, energizing you, cleansing you, freeing you up to prepare today to connect with our ancestors of wisdom and peace, to help us sustain, maintain, and maybe begin our own practice for inner peace. Because without inner peace, there can be no other kind of peace. There can be no family peace. There can be no community peace. There can be no city or state peace, because the individuals that make up these places are not at peace. And what is peace? It's not an absence of conflict. Peace is the acceptance and recognition of the need and existence and nature of balance. That for every up, there is a down. For every right, there is a wrong. For every left, there is a right. It is the nature of physical existence. But when we remember we are energetic beings, that all that lives is energy, and energy has no beginning or end, and that is that part of us that we as human beings have always attained to and strove to attain, failing to recognize it's right within us, this energy that so often is put outside of us as a god or a religious leader. When the religious leaders, be they Buddha or Jesus or Muhammad or Krishna, they all said, you are just like me. You can do what I do. So now, we are attaining and strengthening our own inner peace. And over these next few weeks, we will strive to apply this peace to all existence, because we are all energetically connected. And we are connected to our ancestors, and it is our ancestors who can help us or hinder us. It's just who we call on. So here we call on our ancestors of peace and wisdom to come and guide us at all times, to lead us into another higher level of consciousness, of knowing, of understanding, of how to face the challenges, knowing that we are here because others faced challenges, different challenges, but they still faced challenges, and they overcame their challenges to be able for us to be here now. And so we will begin with today recognizing and releasing all of the stress, all of the worry, all of that noise that we may hear coming from outside, everything that puts us off balance, We are releasing for these few minutes all of that stress, because we have created a sacred space. We've grounded ourselves with the earth, and we are going to breathe out all of the stress and worry. I will lead the breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Now we have released all of it. All the stress, all the worry, all that noise that is outside of this space we are creating here. This virtual energetic space that in the moment of this recording is filled with energy, filled with the energy that you may hear from coming outside, filled with this living energy coming from me as Gogo Griot. And so, we're stating our intention now, and our intention is to gain inner peace. And so, we're going to breathe in and out 7 times, because it is our intention to increase, to strengthen, to sustain, to be able to maintain inner peace. And we will be calling on our ancestors for that help. So that is part of our intention, to call on our ancestors to give us the wisdom to practice and know inner peace. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 And now we are preparing to call on our ancestors. We are calling on our ancestors for their wisdom, for their peace, for their guidance, to help us to maintain and to sustain and to practice inner peace. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 And now we have called into our presence our ancestors of wisdom. They are here energetically, just outside of our aura, or as close as you wish them to be. But your aura can be as far as your arm's length. And your ancestors can be around. These are the ancestors of wisdom we are calling. Whether they are your family genealogical ancestors, your spiritual ancestors from your spiritual tradition or cultural tradition, or your religion. Or maybe you're an artist and they're your artistic ancestors, those who knew the struggles you go through every day. Or you're an entrepreneur and you have those same struggles. Or you are a mother. We all have ancestors who have wisdom, who can guide us and help us anytime we need help to maintain, to sustain our own inner peace. And so now that they are here, we are going with these last round of breaths to receive and accept the energy wisdom of our ancestors to maintain and sustain our own inner peace. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 And now, all around us is the energy of our ancestors that we have called here to come into us, and we accept it as we open up from the top of our heads. Call the crown chakra, the seat of wisdom, and we receive this energy, and it goes so that stop at the third eye, or the ajna, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, all that area, so that we use our insight and discernment, our compassion, our eyes of compassion here. And we go to our throat, that our words will be compassionate and kind, yet strong and courageous and true. And we go to our heart, saying that everything we do comes from that heart of compassion. And stopping at the solar plexus to act with courage and conviction and commitment. And so we have received this energy from our ancestors because we have called them here. And we are accepting their energy and their wisdom. Because we know without inner peace, there can be no outer peace. And now, as always, this world, this universe, our own selves need peace. So let's just breathe in deeply all of the peace that we have accepted. And if you watched all the way to the end, thank you. If you heard sounds in the background, they were from out the side. We could not prevent them. But it's important that we remember the practices go on wherever we are, under whatever the situation may be. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. If you would like to support this work, there's information below this video. Any participation is welcome. Join our group, subscribe to the channel, support us financially. The work continues. When you're given the role to be a bringer of peace as best as you can, we do as best as we can. Thank you. And wherever you are, remember to smile, breathe deeply, and be grateful.